And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Xenonauts. We killed a couple Reapers last time, and we made it to another month, so we've got the funding to get some of our base radar ranges extended. A couple of our ships are... Okay, I think our ships are ready, so the next time we get a detection, we can go up after it. Launch some interceptors after it. There we go, medium contact over North Africa. It is a medium contact, so we can send both condors up. Another medium contact. All we've got to go up after it would be Foxtrot, so we'll hold off for the moment. Another medium contact. Also Foxtrots. Okay. Smalls. Small, and small. So that's going to be 3 fighters, probably. Don't actually know if we're going to have the firepower to bring that down, so I have to ignore it. Medium, small. So medium, small, we want to jump with the entire crew from Central America. Auto-resolve. Turn to base. So that is our next ground mission. And it does look like it's going to be daylight. So let's work on what we want a crew to be. We lost 1 crew member during the last assault. It was a rifleman? Heavy weapons, yeah, so we got 2 heavy weapons. Oh no, we lost one of the shields. Piet hasn't recovered. Igor hasn't recovered. So it's gonna have to be a generic rifleman we shield. Put a shield on. Oh, it looks like someone else got benched. Probably due to injuries, maybe? Okay. I guess with a crew of 8. So we got heavy weapons assault, rifle. And we're gonna need a shield. So we're gonna swap you to shield. You already equipped the laser rifle, so we'll send you out with it. You're going to swap to shield, or assault. You're going to swap to assault. Or do we... No, we have 2 assaults. Shield. You're supposed to be shield. Makes sense. Okay. So you're equipped. Okay, so that's our loadout. Heavy weapons. Assault, shield, heavy weapons. And the heavy weapons can go... Why are you not... Okay. So the heavy weapons just don't reload. If they're in the backpack as well. Okay, so those are the heavy weapons reloaded. With spare shields, so they can drop for other people to carry. Okay, that's the crew for the mission. Out we send them. Crash Site 28. Send out Charlie 1. Turn to base. Pretty heavily damaged. I think that was, again, the Terra mission, so in theory we delayed the Terra mission. Score some money off of that. And we engage Crash Site 28. Okay, so we see a civilian to start with. It's usually a good sign. Drop shield. Machine gun in hand. Drop shield. Machine gun in hand. And this is the... It's not quite the bottom right of the map. Okay, so I should watch both sides. Okay, so that's actually the edge of that map. Okay. You're the other shotgun guy. That's a pretty solid wall, so we're probably not going that way to start, at least. I don't know why that hex is not loading. We're getting scouted. Just gonna hope that there's no alien in that spot. Okay, humans down there. No immediate indications that I should be concerned. So I'm thinking it's either there or probably over there. So I should probably go up the street, not continue going that way. I have to say that civilian did not pick the worst place to take cover. The potential military-looking dudes are just landed down, probably hunkering down behind their transport is not the worst place in the world to be taking cover. Okay, so we got drones and a brain guy. Brain guy's probably on the ship, the crashed down ship. Scored a hit. I'm going to assume we don't necessarily have fire. Well, let's not fire from that one, because we've got a person potentially downwind. That's probably the best angle I'm going to get with the machine gun. Okay. Down the drone. We are a little bit on a timer, because there is the brain guy. There's the ship. Okay, so that's definitely the direction we're going. probably more drones. And there's probably more people not on the ship. Even though we haven't seen any yet. Okay. So the alien know that's going to respond. I got a good hit on the guy we got in cover. So we don't have a bleeding. You are bleeding. Shame. And you're fleeing, so you've abandoned your machine gun. Okay. Well, that's a good way to get yourself killed. You've been suppressed. Sadly not enough for a good burst. Although they'll probably go for the closer target. Let's be fair. Okay. Drop the gun. Grab the bed pack. I just need to do 1 point of healing to keep him from bleeding. Now, as long as he calms down, we can finish healing him. Yeah, I think it's just the one outside the ship at the moment. It's definitely a couple on the ship. Oh, didn't heal enough, actually. That probably done it. Yeah, that's done it. Yeah, shotgun did the job. There's another one down there. Go retrieve your machine gun. Thank you. I think that was one of the brain guys coming out. Shotgun guy, while he's getting shot and not having a great job of it, pretty happy day of it, he's doing work. He's got 2 kills there. On reaction shots, no less. Got no complaints with that. Wounded, bleeding, took 5 points of damage. Okay. This is not going to be a good situation to drop the machine gun anyway. Oh, you don't have a medkit. So we're going to medkit from guy who's... Okay. Okay. So I think the rest are in the ship. So you see this flat car here has a little bit of cover. So we can hear someone playing with the doors. Okay. Please remove the door for me. Okay, there's one. LMG, please suppress the fire. And or kill him. Okay, the mission didn't end, so there's another one in there. Well, or on the map somewhere. They're out on the map somewhere, I'd rather them come to me anyway, so... Oof. And down. That's not the last one. Oh, that's last reactions anyway. You need to reload. You look right. You look left. We're running out of places where they can hide on the ship at this point, so I'm thinking they're not on the ship. Yeah, it doesn't sound like someone's on the ship. Could be wrong. That means they're probably on the map somewhere. Yeah, that's the ship. So if they're still in the game, and we don't know where they are. If we hold the ship long enough, then we ought to win. So we don't need to do the most vigorous of search for a survivor. We just know there is one. There's one. I think there's another one indoors somewhere. But instead of chasing the one we don't know where he is, let's chase the one where we know. He's over here. That was a bad shot on my part. Mission's not over, so we know there's still another one somewhere. Okay, so one of them survived. We got lucky. The one guy who was downed was revived, so everyone survives the mission. Barely. And a bunch of people get promoted. Let's, they're grounded, so we could potentially get them with the people. Of course, this doesn't equate to the fact that we would be going in our wounded ones down, right? So, yeah, so we're short a person, we should bench one of the heavy weapons. We should get benched. So we take you along instead. Oh, and one of the assault troops got jumped. Okay. Oh, you're still wounded. So don't take that one. Do I have anyone who's not wounded? Maybe a different question. To replace. No, okay, so I gotta take a wounded person. I'm going full 8, we're going with a wounded. Thinking about that, that means we should probably, you know, hire some replacements. Gonna take a while for them to arrive, but... Okay, so you are wounded, but we're taking you anyway because you're what we got. Yeah, we'll send you in as a proper rifleman instead of an assault trooper this time, just because you're wounded. I want to promote this. Let's promote you to shotgun. So you're technically at this point a assault. That's fine. Okay. So heavy weapon, assault, shield, rifle, shield, or assault and shield. Okay, looks like we're equipped to go. One of you is not wearing your armor. You're not wearing your armor. Suit up, man. We're about to go into battle. Okay. So this is a grounded mission, so it may be a little sketchier than normal. It's also likely to be a night mission. Let's see if they stay grounded long enough. I think we're gonna get a daytime mission. Yes. Yeah, they're not prepared enough. I could send Foxtrot after them, but we'd run the risk of them losing it. We don't have enough ordnance to bring the thing down. Oh, they took off. No, don't chase them with... yeah, no, return to base. Don't chase them with the land assault. Oh, granted, it's back to nighttime, so I'll have to wait until it's daytime and yeah, they take off again. Living quarters has been constructed in North Africa. So this means I can get 5 more scientists and 5 more engineers. Oh, and they much like everything else, they take a little while to show up. Fair enough. Got our soldiers. So got 3 new privates. Stun weapons. Go to research. Useful designing new dropship tech. Vehicles, aircraft. Okay, let's work on the electronics. I would like to get better interceptors. The scientists and engineers have arrived. We can even go for another recruit of so many. 25. In theory, grab another 25 when our lab and engineering bay are finished. Probably take the full extra 15 scientists, unless they're about the engineers. We'll speed up the alien electronics regardless. Medium contact, send off both condors. Medium contact, send off both condors. Medium contact. Condor's already sent out, so we got nothing to respond to with that one. Strike it for the money. Tail until overland. There we go. A bunch of small intercepts. We don't got anything to shoot them down with anyway, so we're gonna leave them up. Laboratory done, workshop done, radar array complete. Not so sure about the engineers, but we'll definitely grab the 10 and grab the 15 scientists right away. Grounded, it would be a daytime mission. We're equipped for a daytime mission, so let's send them out. Nope, never mind. They took off. Turn to base. Yep, not Bangkok. Yeah, I could send up Foxtrots, but that's probably a bad item. Okay, Condors are back and ready to go. 15 more scientists, and that allows us to speed the science up quite a bit. So unlike engineering, I'm not getting very great feedback here on whether or not the 15 scientists are making a big difference or not, as we had excellent progress either way, but... Small contact, send up the Foxtrot. Medium contact, send up the Condors. Medium contact, I've got nothing to send up at that point. Medium contact, send up the Condors. Okay. So that's the small contact. Oh, I didn't wait until we trailed overland, so there's nothing to actually jump there with the one. So tail until overland. You don't have enough fuel here. Auto-resolve is actually saying you're not even going to succeed, so just disengage. Go home. Alien electronics complete. Covered examples of alien electronics provide fascinating window into the future. Electroshock grenade. Sending biological units and damaging robotic enemies. Yeah, let's work on that. No combat fuel, so come back. Not refueled yet. Okay, so we need a little bit more time. There we go. Again, I did that, shot them down to the ocean, which is maybe not the ideal place to shoot them down, but... I'm just gonna shoot these ones down again. We'd be airstriking anyway, so let's try to avoid losing more money. Medium contact. We'll send a Foxtrot and a Condor, because I don't have a second Condor. Yeah, escape to space. Intercept Condors. Intercept Condors. Intercept and Condors. And we're out of things to intercept at this point, so that one gets to get away with it. Small target, send off a Foxtrot. Tail until overland. Don't like that we're not getting SSS. Although in this case we tailed them, so now we're on the rear arc. Auto resolve, we did down them. Okay. That is a good location for a landing party. 96% chance is good enough. Bring it down. Crash Site 33. We've already got the crew out and about for the other one, so you're getting airstruck. Let's tail until over land. And then I think this is a good place to put a part break in. We'll start back up on the next one on Crash Site 32 in the next video. So if you're watching on YouTube, that will be the part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break. And hello Twitch, I just saw your comment. And you're saying hello Commander. So yeah, hello Twitch chat. I'll be back with the recording the next part after a short break. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.